Can I use King Solomon in my RDWC? And yes, I can. And the main reason why I don't use it and I use Current Culture H2O instead, one of the things about Current Culture H2O is that their nutrients are made directly for hydroponic systems. But it's also one of the first systems that I actually started growing in. And when I got it, I talked to Hydra and I wanted to know who they would recommend for nutrients. And I got Current Culture H2O that was highly recommended. It was the first nutrients that I used in my Hydro Max home system. Does King Solomon work in hydro? Yes, I have it on my hydro, my little countertop hydro garden over here. But I haven't used it in my RDWC or my hydro system back here, mainly because I've always used Current Culture H2O. I've had fantastic results. My water stays crystal clean. Like there's no biofilms, there's no nothing. It's the whole entire environment stays sterile. There's no bacteria, there's no fungus, there's no nothing. My buckets stay clean, there's no clogs, there's no nothing. If my water temps stay where they're supposed to be, my pH doesn't go anywhere, it stays right at 6.0. Don't have to look at the whole entire grow. But of course, it's summertime right now, my water temps are around 80 degrees. And my pH is around 8. Yes, I know, not the best, but they are still doing just fine. My roots are still super healthy and clean. Now this side over here on the left side of my 4x8 is King Solomon. And then over here is the Current Culture H2O. Last grow, my Current Culture had way bigger plants, but it's also hydro. It is also a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks younger than the ones over here. But either way, both are gonna grow great big plants, and they're both being super frosty with both of them. If I ran King Solomon in my hydro, I would probably want something like Hydro Guard or something to help get rid of the biofilms, which Current Culture H2O has UC roots, and this is what keeps the thing or your whole entire environment sterile, which kills any kind of mold, fungus, anything. It's kind of like a pool shock, and it's also a mineral descaler, so it's keeping everything clean. Current Culture H2O is a little more on the expensive side, but the nutrients have worked great, and I have no reason to switch that. I mean, I do want to try King Solomon in it just to see how it does. But once you've had results that speak for themselves in hydro, which people already talk about hydro being hard, and that was my first grow with it, and I had no complaints whatsoever. It was super easy. Everyone said it's hard. All I did was follow the feed chart and keep my water changed out, and it was phenomenal. And for me, once I find something I really like, it is hard for me to switch it. Honestly, I wish I could get another hydro system, have them side by side, run King Solomon versus Current Culture, and then see how it happens. It has to be the same strain and be exactly the same, which I would be totally down for. Another thing about the Current Culture solution is that if you pour this into any kind of like clear glass, any of their nutrients, you're gonna see that it's very transparent. There isn't any kind of color there. It stays really clean. Like the whole system's super clean. But along with my water temperatures being high and my system staying clean with the UC roots, with the Current Culture solutions, I can actually run a warmer temp in my water. It's supposed to stay like under 70, 72 degrees, but if it goes above that or slightly above that, it is usually just fine using this. Well, also, like I said, right now my temperatures are 80 degrees and my plants are still doing. Could they be better? Maybe they could maybe be better. There's room for improvement. I don't know. I do know that my roots in here are plenty full where it is starting to get close to my drain, and I need to think about that. So even though my plants last grow were bigger, the roots this time are much bigger. But for all those reasons, that's why I use Current Culture Solutions. And if you want to use them, I have a discount code as well. If you want to check them out, I highly recommend them. If you're using hydro, like I said, it's made for hydro. If you're going to use nutrients, why not use something that's made for hydro in your hydro? Like, I mean, that's what it's made for. It's not made for soil whatsoever. It's made just for hydro. But if you want to check them out, I'll have a discount link in the description or in the video itself, or it's always in my bio link.